Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Conrad back with another video, and like many of you, I'm kind of blown away with this GPT-4 Omni model. More importantly, I think I'm kind of cooked because recently I, as many of you know, started the side project LinguaLearn, which is a simple application where you're able to talk with Google's Gemini model, and it had speech to text and text to speech that allowed you to get the language practice in, because I knew how important actual speaking practice is in being able to speak a language, but obviously not everyone has access to native speakers or maybe feels a bit embarrassed making a lot of silly mistakes. So I thought, you know what, LLMs could help a lot with this process. So essentially all it was a wrapper for Google Gemini for an LLM where I just added in the speech to text, the text to speech, made a nice little UI chat, all this. And then I see this video, and it just reminds me how small of a moat a lot of these quote-unquote GPT wrapper applications have. And it makes me really wonder, just how cooked are we? Like, are we getting to the point where only the incumbents, those who have the compute, will be able to build all these applications and everyone else will just, I don't know, have to work for them? But anyways, let's watch the video.
So I would like you to function as a translator. I have a friend here who only speaks Italian, and I only speak English. And every time you hear English, I want you to translate it to Italian. And if you hear Italian, I want you to translate it back to English. Is that good?
Now, obviously, in this example, they're doing translation, but you can see how easily you could just switch it for whatever you want. So instead of translation, it becomes actual speaking practice. All you have to do is just say the prompt.
Good.
Perfetto.
Mark, io mi chiedo, se le balene potessero parlare, cosa ci direbbero?
Mike, she wonders if whales could talk, what would they tell us?
They might ask, how do we solve linear equations?
Potrebbero chiederci come risolviamo le equazioni lineari.
And what's crazy about this too, well, first of all, that's a crazy statement. You can tell Silicon Valley is such a bubble right now talking about linear equations in this live demo. But what's so crazy about this too is how she gets up the cadences like a native speaker. Because the issue with my app was that the text-to-speech was kind of garbage. And of course I could have upgraded it with a better model. There are better text-to-speech models out there. But then again, you're just relying on someone else's software to, I guess, build your product. Because with this, you just become a glorified, I don't know, just like mixing stuff together and taping it together into one big application. So yeah, it looks like we're kind of cooked. I don't know how I'm going to be able to beat that. I don't know how anyone who doesn't have access to that amount of compute is going to be able to beat that. I mean, the voice is just so realistic in all these different languages. Just with a simple prompt, you already get like 90% of the way there. So yeah, I guess I'm making this video also kind of just in response to what is the future of AI startups, right? Because right now we have the incumbents, those with the large language models, and it seems like everyone else is just kind of reliant on them. I mean, how easy would it be for OpenAI to just slap on a nice UI and then create essentially a much better version of my application and then release it for free, or I don't know, because they're the only ones that could maybe do it, release it for a crazy expensive price. I mean, it's just really, really hard for those who are trying to get into the field right now. I don't know. But yeah, guys, I want to hear your thoughts. What is the future of AI startups? Is it all just going to go to a couple companies with all of the compute? Or is there an actual chance for, say, David to beat Goliath? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it wasn't too depressing. Guess I'm going to go work on something else now. I actually am working on a couple other things right now. I love you all. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.